What's up, guys? Welcome back to Views. Before this podcast starts, this is like one of our only podcasts. Actually, a lot of them are, but like this podcast is definitely 18 plus. So if you're 15, just don't tell your fucking parents you're listening to this shit because it's. I mean,
or if you're in the car with your mom and dad right now, go to the next podcast.
Go to the next podcast. We're having Corinna on the podcast, so we're gonna be talking a lot about different sex talk podcasts. And we're gonna get into it. All right, roll the intro music. Guys, another guest here today that we have is Corinna. Corinna, introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Corinna's super...
Sorry, I was looking at Natalie.
Corinna's super horny right now.
Super, just wet.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I mean, no.
David and Corinna are horny.
Oh, let's take that back.
David's just as horny, I think. David's been walking around showing off his big butt and his new sweatpants all night.
Natalie and I had a competition. We blindfolded our friends, and we had them touch our butt to see which one was bigger. Guys, Natalie did win. I don't really care if my butt's bigger. I'm just a really competitive guy.
Yeah.
Sore fucking loser.
No. Okay, yeah. Natalie won. Natalie's butt is way bigger. And we put on the same sweatpants.
Yeah.
And I looked at mine, and then I looked at hers.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is
no contest.
No contest at all.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Natalie, yours looks like my ass went around and ate a bunch of other asses. And
I don't know if that's a compliment.
No. You have a very big ass.
I can't see it myself, so I don't like. I can just hear what other people say about it. I don't know about it myself.
Oh my god! I just hear people talk about it. I've never even looked. Do I have a butt? Do I have one?
I'm not an idiot.
You don't go in a full length mirror before you go out and turn around and look behind and see?
Yeah, but even when I turn my body, my butt also turns my body, so I can't really get a good view.
Natalie's trying to check her ass out. Why does my butt turn with the rest of my body? Does anybody else's body do this? All right, Corinna. So you the other day you were mentioning that your first concert was Lil Wayne.
Yeah, it was. But I had...
Corinna said the first time she went to Lil Wayne concert, he grabbed her hand, and that was the first time she's ever been wet.
Yeah. Yeah, I had like 4 posters all over my room. I love Lil Wayne, and I begged my mom for tickets, and I went with this boy that I lost my virginity to.
After the Lil Wayne concert?
Maybe.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I don't remember. I have a really bad memory, but
it's all adding up now.
He grabbed my hand and sang like probably like 7 words of how to love to me, and I like cried, and that was definitely the first time I ever got wet.
Holy shit.
No, it's probably not the first time, but it was a major wet moment in my life.
That's such an experience. Imagine like your first boner is like when like somebody grabbed your hand and started singing to you. Like that'd be a lot happening.
Back then it was like comparable to like Harry Styles grabbing my hand. Like that's how I would compare it back when I was 14.
No, sure, but like imagine how overwhelming that is. Like your celebrity crush is not only grabbing your hand, but you're having this like a very like specific moment. Like imagine having all of that once just hit you. It's like a star exploding. Like that's probably what it's like. I don't know.
I know a girl,
in my
her first
pants.
kiss was Usher.
Her first kiss was Usher?
First kiss, yeah. Someone set it up. It was like, not Ellen, but something like Good Morning America or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What did she say? Did she like that?
I don't really. It's like my best friend from home. It's like her friend, so I never like talked to her about it. But I saw the clip and everything.
You know, Usher was like one of my first crushes as well.
Oh. Did you go to a concert of his?
No, I didn't. But my grandpa used to fly like jets, and he flew artists like
yeah, private jet.
No, like writers, like artists, like writers. But like he for some reason flew him one day and got an autograph for this girl that like was at his barn or whatever, and I literally like ignored him for like a week because he didn't give me an autograph.
He didn't give you an
Corinna,
autograph.
when did you know
him.
you were better looking than everybody else? At what point?
Maybe just like 2 years ago.
Really? When David started putting me in the vlog.
Were you the best looking girl in your high school?
No. I got the attention from the boys because I fucked a lot of them.
That's one way to open eyes.
You know the guys that came to my me and Natalie's birthday thing?
Yeah, they came to the bar.
Yeah, like I think out of 4 of them, I probably like sucked off or tried to suck off like 2 or 3.
Oh my God. So she introduced me to one of her guys. I'm just gonna make up a name. She goes, "This is Chris. I sucked him off."
That's what I said.
And he looked at me like fucking like Corinna just threw rocks at him. He was like, he got so panicked and so scared. He was like, yeah, but in high school a long time ago. I was like, dude, chill, man. She sucked off all of you. You're good. He was so nervous. It's like literally Corinna hit him with the train.
Yeah. I'd say most of my body count has definitely come from high school. Like
Yeah.
I thought at one point it was cool to see how many guys you could have sex with. Like it was a game. I was like, oh yeah, the more guys I have sex with, like the cooler I am.
That's impressive.
That's literally how I thought.
And then you didn't have enough. You went back and you did it with one of your teachers.
Yeah, I did fuck one of my teachers.
That's pretty cool.
That's great.
That is like
I had graduated, obviously.
Yeah, but
already.
that is like an actual thing. That's like.
What grade
cool.
you get that semester?
No, she
No, I
graduated.
graduated.
Oh, it was after.
Yeah,
What
it was
grade did he
after.
give you when you were in class?
Well, I actually remember one time vividly, I had like a bad grade, and I was like, "Oh yeah, like are you
Vividly?
really gonna get?" Like I tried to like
You guys
talk
made a
dirty
porn?
almost to him, and he was like, "Knock that off! Like I'm not tolerating this shit." But I was trying to like be like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna give me a C," or like I don't know. He was like, "Knock it off! You're not doing this," and I was like, "Oh sorry."
Oh my
And
god.
then I fucked him. So who won? Me.
Yeah, I guess you did, but you still got the C in the class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time I had sex with this guy. He had a fucking water bottle dick. Like, you know those big, like, Ice Mountain water bottles? Or what's the brand we have here? Arrowhead? Like, the ones with,
Hold on. We definitely don't have Arrowhead. Let's clear this up.
Ice
We are
Mountain
not an
is from
Arrowhead.
Chicago.
We are not an Arrowhead household. We don't have that here.
no, like, LA brand is Arrowhead. But you know the ones with, like, the tops on them?
Yeah, Ice Mountain.
Like, the fat ones. Like, I swear to God, this guy had a dick like a water bottle.
Are you
It
saying?
was the worst sex of my life.
Okay, it was too big.
Horribly big.
Okay.
It was like 9 inches and the girth of a fucking elephant trunk.
And that's why I stopped dating Todd.
Yeah, that was Todd.
Okay, so what you're saying, size does matter, but also
Oh,
it could be
yeah.
too big.
Oh, I prefer a small PP.
Jason,
Not small, but like averagely.
here's my friend Jason.
Have you ever thought that maybe you could be Lil Wayne when you meet fans, when teenage boys come up to you at the mall and they're like, oh, I'm a fan?
Oh,
Do you feel like
no.
I think you're missing a lot of opportunities with your brand, by the way. I think you should have like pinup posters, calendars.
Yeah, you're right. You should have a straight up calendar.
Yeah, you really should.
I would if I had like a nicer body, but yeah. I'm saying
Crazy.
like
Natalie
no,
Natalie
no,
literally
no,
just shook
no.
her head like, what the fuck is
I'm
she
not
saying?
saying it like that. Like I think that like I'm skinny, but I don't think that I'm toned. Does that make sense?
Corinna, we talked about this the other day. You are in the top percent of sexiest
Okay,
people
that's
alive.
Our opinion.
It's not our opinion. That's the opinion of the world. Why do you
Okay.
think you have followers? Because you're fucking beautiful. That's why.
You have just as many followers as I do. Carly has followers.
I can't take myself out of that one.
Yeah. No. I think that I'm skinny. I am very confident in my body, but I think it could be better. I think I could be more toned. I think I could work out. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like, oh, I think I'm fat or whatever.
I think you can definitely kill a calendar.
I think I would want to be in better shape.
Why are you touching yourself?
Not necessarily skinnier, but more toned.
Corinna, stop rubbing your boobs.
I'm sorry. Like sometimes it's just nice to play with them.
You get to pick the photos that go in the calendar, though, and it's only one per month. There's 12 photos. Out of 12 photos, you have how many hundreds of photos on your Instagram? 12 of those photos are going to come out.
Natalie wants this
fire.
calendar more than anybody.
All right, Natalie. I'll give you 10%.
I'm just supporting my fellow women, okay?
I don't know. Yeah, and not even like a Playboy calendar, just like a pretty photo shoot, like in the flowers. Like you don't even have to show your body off. Like literally your face with
I really
like.
don't believe many people would buy that.
Sorry that I'm chiming in again, but there's just like so many. When I like look at you and your brand personally, like I've thought about this before, which is why I'm so heated about it. But when I look at you and your brand, I feel like there's so many like endless opportunities that you could be doing to make. Like, I know you make great money now, but so many opportunities, even with like Pouty Girl and like
Yeah.
whatever. You
I think
you
I'm
in
just scared
general.
of failure. I don't know.
Corinna.
No,
what textbook did you read that from? No.
Can we
listen,
get back into the dick sucking?
can we stop talking about my career and talk about cocks?
Maybe I should go into the porn industry.
Huh?
Porn?
No, we're not saying porn.
David offered me like millions of dollars to do a porn if he could have all the rights to it.
I didn't. I offered you and Todd $250,000 each.
Okay, whatever.
That's not millions of dollars,
Okay.
and you guys turned it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are you going to get that family channel going? You always talk about that. And Corinna, you're also the
No, I do want a family channel eventually.
Where do you
Yeah.
see yourself in 5 years?
I do want a family channel eventually.
I see myself having family.
In 5 years.
Yeah, I want to be a stay-at-home mom.
Really?
Yeah. No, I want to like work, but I want to be able to like be home with my
So
kids.
in 5 years, you want to have kids.
In 5 years, I'll be almost 30. Yeah.
That's not a long time. That's right around the corner.
Yeah, I know. Time
Ah.
flies.
Corinna's
when
gonna
did you have
be
kids?
good with kids. She was a nanny.
30.
Exactly 30.
I always thought that like when I was younger, I always thought like by 26, that's when I was gonna
Yeah,
like,
and then when you get
meet
older,
my guy, have a family.
You totally
do my
still
thing.
could. You're 23.
I know I like could potentially, but just like from growing up and being more mature and having like a different outlook on life, like I don't know if I'd want that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends. Maybe if I'm the right person, then I'll be like,
No, I
oh,
want
God,
kids
know
at like
about it.
29 or like 30, like 29, 30 latest.
Yeah.
I want kids around 49, 50.
Yeah, your
Whoa.
sperm will be
Really,
ancient.
Grandpa?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're going to start then?
I want to spread myself thin too early.
Oh, man. You don't want to be chasing those kids around when you're 60.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard.
If you ever wanted to start your own podcast, you might think you need all kinds of equipment to set it up. Turns out, all you need is Anchor. Anchor is an all-in-one free tool from Spotify that lets you create your own podcast and get it heard everywhere. With Anchor, you can record, edit, be heard on all listening platforms, and they'll even pair you with sponsors to help you get paid for your show. It all works in your web browser or right from Anchor's mobile app. And best of all, it's totally free. Start your podcast with Anchor today by going to anchor.fm/theviews. That's anchor.fm/theviews.
Corinna does this thing in the car where she'll say like the greatest stuff for the vlog. All the stuff will spill out of her mouth. Like
She'll
really
say like the
funny,
craziest thing in the car.
craziest things, and then we'll turn the camera on, and she's like, "No, I can't."
Where the camera's not on, Corinna goes, I wish instead of rain, it was just cum falling out of the sky. and then I turned my camera on, and I was like, what did you just say? And she goes, no.
Yeah, but you guys act like I didn't let you put in the vlog the time where I told you that I wanted like 6 guys to come on top of me.
She did say that once, and she let me put in that vlog, and I appreciate
And it wasn't that. It was like yesterday.
you guys
you
know-
like tried to refilm it like 8 fucking times, and I didn't know what you wanted.
I'm already. That was definitely weird when I first started hanging out with David. When he took me to his parents' house, and his parents were in Florida.
Yeah, my parent. Yeah,
That was awkward.
We went to my parents' house, and my parents were out of town, and I brought Jason over, and I told my parents, I'm like, Jason's staying over, and they were really weirded out because they've never met Jason, and all they saw was like 10 videos of him, and he was 45. They thought
You were gay?
they thought I was fucking him. It took my parents a while to say yes, and then
I would have thought the same thing.
yeah, when they finally said yes, my dad prefaced it with, "Just don't go in our room, okay?" So it was like,
Can you imagine you
It was almost
and a
like him-
45-year-old man going into your parents' room?
Yeah, it was almost like him giving up and being like, "Okay, if this is what my son wants,
Just don't go
just
into our
don't fuck
room.
him in our room." I felt like that's kind of what my parents thought, but
You
no,
should ask him now if he thought you were gay at the time.
no, it's not that he. I don't know.
Who knows what they thought? I would have had my suspicions.
If it makes you feel better, Jason, I slept at David's house too once.
Yeah,
And
I'm
he
sure
showed
they
me
were
his
fine
guinea
with that.
pigs.
I turned his dad, gave him a high five.
Oh yeah,
the door.
Corinna slept over once.
When we still lived in Chicago.
Yeah, but she slept in. That's the first day I met her. Corinna slept over.
And
Why?
he showed me his
you
guinea pigs.
live like 20 minutes away.
No, I don't know why. But my parents weren't home, so I let her sleep over. But she slept in my sister's room. And
Honestly, we hit it off. Not in like a sexual way, but as like friends, I feel like that's why I slept over.
yeah.
We were just like, oh yeah, we're having a fun time. Like, let's sleep
And
over.
then she
But,
slept
like,
in my
we-
sister's room, and I went next door.
I
to
think
my
I was
room.
bummed though, because I think I wanted to not sleep in your sister's room.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine it's like.
I remember when I first met Corinna, like David like picked me up in the Tesla and like we were riding around and then we picked you up and then you got in the back seat and Dom was in the back seat and I was like looking at you and Dom and then I looked at myself and I was like, oh wow, he's assembling like a bunch of like archetypes here. He's got like the fucking weed smoker, the old washed up comedian, and then the hot ditzy fucking slut. And I was like, oh wow, this is gonna work.
This is it. This is the sweet spot.
That was the first time we all hung out.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the first times I met Corinna because I remember you were in the backseat of the Tesla just fucking talking your mouth off. You were like, like talking a mile a minute.
Well, I remember when you came into the group, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, like, and then we would all make jokes, like, it was kind of serious, but kind of joking, like, oh yeah, he's replaced all of us, and like, I was like, oh, I don't know about this guy, like, who is this guy?
Oh yeah, I remember
everything's,
people
you know.
were jealous at first because I was filming with you so much.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
really?
Seriously.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna film with Jason?
People were jealous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Everybody.
I mean,
Really?
I will even say yeah myself.
Oh, I never feel like that. I always feel like,
No, obviously not anymore. But when first we're like, oh, who's this new guy? Like, why is he getting all this?
Now they're more happy that I don't drag them as many places as I drag you.
yeah.
Yo, the other day, you want to know something? I went on the Kelly Clarkson show today, which is really fun.
Oh yeah, how was that? Shit.
She's the best.
So much going on here. I didn't even bring it up.
She's like really, really, really nice.
Is she?
Yeah, and
Oh, great.
yeah, and I met Octavia Spencer. Too.
Uh-huh.
She's Oscar. It was really funny because Kelly introduced us. She's like, I'm here with Oscar Award winner Octavia Spencer and YouTuber David Dobrik. It was just such a funny thing to be sitting next to somebody
What did they ask you?
so talented. I don't know. We were just talking about stuff. Oh, we told the story of me marrying your mother.
Yeah.
And Natalie told me that people loved it so much that they were crying of laughter. Like I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, we turned around to like the other people in the audience and even like her live band. They all like put their instruments down and they were like, wow, that was a good one. And they were like dying, literally
Really?
dying, crying of laughter. Yeah, it was so funny.
Did Kelly like it?
Yeah, no, she definitely liked the story. Yeah, but what I was gonna say, this is the story I wanted to tell on Kelly, but Megan, publicist, told me not to. But the other day I was right here. I was right by the bathroom, and I heard something in my closet, and it was like, that's what I heard in my closet, and I was like, fuck, like something's going on in there. And I went to go turn around to go into my room and check what it was out, and then right when I got to my door, I stopped, and I was like, if that's me from the future, I don't.
Megan nixed this. Good job, Megan.
Because I thought that could be me from the future arriving in my closet to fix something about present David, and I was like, I don't want to. No, listen. I said I'm not going to go back there because I don't want to run into myself because that'll fuck up everything. So I literally stopped and I was like, fuck it, I'm walking out the door. I don't want to get in my way. So I walked out the front door knowing that I may possibly have landed from the future in my closet. Does that make sense?
Were
Am I
you
making
fucking
sense?
high or like on crack?
No, I'm not. I wasn't high. It was like a serious thought because like shit like that can fucking happen.
Sure,
right?
we'll
Like,
be right back on Kelly Clarkson after this.
Yo, Kelly, listen. I saw him.
What the fuck was that? Who is this guy? What kind of story is that? Who approved that story beforehand?
Kelly, stop.
Come with us, sir. Get out of here.
He's getting taken away in an ambulance.
Wow.
No, but I was just, I mean, you know what I mean?
That could have worked on the talk show, but maybe not for Kelly Clarkson. That's a funny concept.
Maybe not anywhere.
But could have made that work.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like that was a situation where
What was in the closet?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, you don't know? You never looked.
No, I
So it could have been you.
I left. That's what I'm saying.
You just left.
That's not what you're saying.
No, I'm saying it could have been me from the future. And you know what I thought? First I thought, well, that's stupid. Why would he land in my closet when he knows I'm home? But then I thought, wait, I'm me, so maybe I landed there for a reason because I knew I wouldn't come in and walk in on myself. So I did him the favor of not walking in on him.
Right on.
Yeah. This is making sense?
Yeah. It makes total sense.
Like I knew that he knew that that I heard him, but I wasn't gonna walk in on me from the future.
Right, and you're in the closet anyway, and you know that you're not going to walk on you in the closet.
Now it's getting confusing.
No, you're in the future. What are you coming back to fix?
Well,
What's wrong here?
I don't know that.
Oh, okay, that
I
you
don't
don't know.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to fuck with it. Could have been something. I don't know.
Good thing you went with the marriage story.
Yeah. I always think like fucking, I think the craziest thing can happen. I've said this before. I mean, like, I genuinely believe fucking aliens, because imagine this, aliens attack tomorrow, right?
Sure.
The whole fucking city's on fire. Aliens are coming. It would take you about 3 hours to accept that as reality, right? Mm-hmm. Like, at first you'd be like, this is fucking crazy. But then in about 2-3 hours, you'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Aliens came down. They're here.
Right.
Now I got to fend for myself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like how quickly you can like be like, oh, this is fucking real. Mm-hmm. Like that's why I think that literally anything can happen. And no, but I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, I always think, I've said this on the podcast like 7 times. I always think that like something happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Like the world was fucking taken over yesterday. And then they fucking wiped everyone's memories. Mm-hmm. And we'll never know.
And
Like
today's
what did you do yesterday?
These aliens came down. They wiped my fucking
No, what did you
memory.
actually do yesterday? What did you do yesterday?
Okay, yesterday I was with you.
Yeah.
We shot 2 bits.
But did that happen? Did that, like, we don't know. We don't know if that actually happened.
We have it on video, motherfucker.
Yeah, but that was, dude, that's all.
We just watched the clips from yesterday that we shot, so
it's
it
all
happened.
You're
part of
making
the-
my fucking brain hurt. I'm literally about to leave.
It's all
because
part
I'm
of the
literally
alien plan.
No, I hate this conversation.
All right, we can talk
This
about your
conversation makes me
ex-boyfriend's dick. You
sick
ready?
to my stomach.
Corinna's back in.
Natalie, have you been naughty or nice this year?
I'm always nice. I'm so sweet.
Natalie's been super naughty this year. Swarovski
Naughty
has just the
gal.
sparkle for you. Celebrate this holiday season with the must-have designs for
Ooh,
every
Swarovski.
style and personality that are perfect for gift giving. Nice or self-gifting. Naughty. With its unique silhouettes that celebrate your many sides, Swarovski invites you to feel extra special this season. Whether you're subtle or bold, trendy or refined, prefer rose gold or silver tone jewelry, there's something for everyone. Discover the Naughty or Nice collection with its black and white styles that shine a new light on the angel feather, a symbol of protection, affection, and harmony. Explore the entire collection of bracelets, earrings, necklaces, rings, and watches at a Swarovski near you or online at Swarovski.com. Nice or naughty? Who's keeping score? Everyone should get a little something special for the holidays. Oh my God. I was with Corinna once, and when she was no, this was in the vlog, when she was dating Todd.
Oh, yeah.
And like they were just goofing around, like fooling around, and like Corinna put her legs back and like Todd kind of went in between her legs a little bit, like as a joke, like a little over her belly button, and Corinna just let one go right on Todd's face.
Oh man.
One time.
That's why she gets the big money when she streams.
Wait, no. Listen, this one's even better. This is like a better version of that story. One time, me and Todd were like fooling around, and we were butt ass naked, and I was like bent over in like a doggy position, and I like spread my ass and was like, "Is there like an ingrown hair right here?" And he literally got up in there, and I just let one rip right into his face. Butt ass naked.
Fucking crazy.
Crazy than you thinking the future self is in your closet, so you don't want to bother him.
No, bro, I think that's insane.
But you know that like David's never like pooped in front of Liza or even farted. I don't even know.
I don't do that either. I agree. I'm with David on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done that.
I wouldn't do that either.
I just feel like I get very close to my significant other, and we're like at a point where it just doesn't matter.
Sure, and
if my
I think
boyfriend's
that's
gonna
totally
stick
cool.
his dick in my ass, why can't I fart in front of him? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so she's had anal.
One is pleasurable. One is fucking gross.
Farting.
Why is it gross?
Because it's farting is just disgusting.
Does it make you think I'm less attractive?
It doesn't make
No.
it doesn't make me think you're less
So what's the
attractive.
problem?
But it especially when you do it during like a moment where you're fooling around naked, like that's supposed to be like this like pleasurable sexual moment, and then you ruin it by like
See, but it wasn't
farting.
ruined.
Like that's when I go, oh my god, this can happen at any given
No,
time now.
no. But that's what you're not understanding is it wasn't ruined. It was actually like really fucking hysterical because then we both bursted out in laughter for probably a good 5 minutes.
No, that's
And then
great.
continued to have sex. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it was
So
a
it
very
didn't bother
funny,
him.
humorous moment.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I feel like I've had that happen a lot.
I mean, you're taking a risk there.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
No,
if a
no,
guy's
you're-
not gonna let me fart in front of
I
him,
think yeah.
Okay.
I think that's Corinna. That makes sense.
Hell no.
Corinna's looking for a guy that will let her fart on his face, and that's fair.
No.
Love me at my worst or don't love me at all.
Yeah.
No.
You look like
If you want to see my ass, let me pass gas. That's what Corinna lives by, and it makes sense. It makes sense. Now that we're on the whole sex topic, there's this girl that went to one of my elective classes in high school, and the story was that she was having sex with a guy, and then
I'm gonna have one of these.
and then she shat all over his chest and all over him on complete accident. And it went around the high school. That's the worst story to go around high school.
You want to know the story that went around my high school?
What?
This girl was at a party, and for whatever reason, they thought it'd be a good idea to start fucking on the pool table in front of everybody. And then they did anal, and she shit all over this guy's like $1,000 pool table
My God.
in front of the party. And her name was like Whitney or something, so they called her like Shitty Whitney, or I don't even know. They gave her some really weird nickname.
Okay, she put herself in that situation. Fucking
No,
in front of everybody
100%.
in the pool table.
How can you both have a story like that?
You don't have one?
There was
I
feel
have
like
tons.
yeah.
Because every time you ever meet anybody, like one of the first stories, like any sexual story, you talk to anybody, it's always a shitting story. I've met a lot of friends that are like, yeah, my friend, they used to shit on each other.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I actually
You're
just
weird out.
No, but I feel like if you asked anybody from high school if they have like a story like that, everyone would have something.
yeah, everyone has one story where somebody pooped themselves
Yeah.
in a sexual act. Have you ever given a blumpkin?
Yes.
Oh my God, you have?
What?
I've also given
Do you know what that is, Jay?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, what?
I've also given a rusty trombone.
So Corinna's given a blumpkin and a rusty
Excuse me, what?
a rusty
Do you know what either of
trombone.
those are?
Oh, I don't know what a rusty trombone is.
First of all, let's talk about this blumpkin. A blumpkin is where you give someone a blowjob while they're taking a poop.
Yes.
Have you ever done that, Natalie?
No.
Explain that to me, Corinna. How does that happen? And what part of that turns somebody on?
it's also it's goes hand in hand with the whole farting thing. It's just like we think it's funny. Someone's shitting, and not someone. He's shitting, and
some
he's
random,
just like,
some
oh.
random guy we found is shitting. and
What
then
about
we
the
both
smell?
blow.
Yeah, I just wouldn't be able to be like.
It wasn't that bad. I feel like I guess if it was smellier, I would have been like no. But I guess it just wasn't a.
Was it a
smelly
DJ
poop.
that was vegan?
No. I mean that one was just.
Was it a
I don't-
DJ that
I
was
didn't.
vegan?
I sucked it, but I didn't suck it till it exploded.
Sure.
God.
But like the rusty trombone, like
What is that? I've
was
never
great.
heard of that.
A rusty trombone is where you eat a guy's ass while you're jerking them off.
And which DJ did you do that with?
Not a DJ, no.
And are DJs better at sex?
I'm sorry, what part of this conversation did you think I was going to love to want to be a part of?
I know. David literally called Natalie over for this conversation while she.
You're fire and ice. I think it's like the. I think-
Okay,
How do you
rude.
feel about the rusty trombone?
Okay, you've eaten
Natalie.
ass before.
No, I haven't eaten ass.
I mean, no, you guys are just very different in those. I mean, I'm very different from Corinna too. I think we're all very different from Corinna, but it's
Okay.
I'm sorry. I've actually
We love
never,
you for who you are. That's the best.
Would you ever let
part.
a girl eat your ass?
never, ever in a fucking trillion years.
Why? It's great.
That's so gross.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know
But
what
why
kind
do
of.
you think it's gross? Like, tell me honestly, because I will debunk everything.
Nat, why is it gross?
Have you ever seen the stuff that comes out of my ass? I would never ever
Right.
subject anyone to that.
Okay, but the stuff that comes out of your ass isn't on your ass.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you don't
Okay,
know
well
that.
I do. So first of all, you have to realize it's just like with anything, you don't just like go into it randomly. Like before I ate his ass, it wasn't just like he had ran a mile and took a shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just showered straight out of the bathtub.
Well, we took a bath. First of all, that's like much different than a shower. A fucking bath where your ass cheeks are kind of like spread in the water, and then also I made him let both of them actually let me shave their ass. So there was like it was literally just licking skin.
So you
So
shaved his ass,
Yeah.
and then you
That's
ate
some
it out?
foreplay.
Hey,
Yes.
let's pause now and jump into an ad right here.
That was your foreplay. It was you shaved his
No,
ass.
it wasn't foreplay, but it was just like, hey, I'm gonna like I did it with two boyfriends.
Hey, I'm
actually.
going to shave your ass now.
No, it
like
wasn't
I
like-
don't
yeah,
know
no,
what
it
part
did-
about that would
I
get
didn't-
me aroused in any way.
That wasn't the foreplay.
I don't. How do you
The fact that
fucking?
you
how
did
do you
that.
even ask that question? I want to shave your ass.
See, that's why I think we're so different because like with my boyfriends, it's so close. It's not even like a weird thing.
I was close with my girlfriend. I would
Yeah.
never
No,
be like,
you
"Hey,
weren't.
take this razor and shave my ass."
you
crack."
were, but you weren't in that way because you couldn't even fart around her.
Okay,
It was just like
fair, but that was.
I was just like, let me shave your ass, and he was like, what? I'm like, yeah, let me shave your ass, and he was like, oh, okay. Like it wasn't like
okay,
weird.
fair enough. Okay, I can't. Now that she said it like that,
Yeah.
When she goes, "Let me shave your ass," I'm actually
Sure.
down for you to shave my ass
All
right
right,
now.
let's do it. No, but then after that, don't you feel a little bit better? Like, first of all, it's soaked. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no hair for anything to be stuck to. It's a clean ass.
Well, yeah.
You're
after
literally
that,
just
maybe.
licking skin at that point. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I fuck with that.
I don't know if I fuck with that because I just feel like I'm also a very like over analytical person. So I feel like the whole time I'm just gonna be like, what if he shits in my mouth?
Why would he shit in your mouth?
All I
I
would.
don't know. Like, it's not like he was intentionally gonna do it, but what if he accidentally has to fart or shit or
I
something?
mean, I think
like,
he would make you stop. I don't know. I just
would
feel like
hope,
personally,
but-
it was no
You
different.
didn't. You fucking blew a fart right
Well,
in
yeah.
Tom's face.
Maybe he could have done it back to me, but
there's too many like unpredictable outcomes.
Yeah,
there.
you never
no,
know.
I just feel like
Poor Todd.
I mean, I would hope that if they were like, I'm gonna fart while you're eating my ass, they wouldn't let me continue to eat their ass. But at the same
I
time,
hope this is one of those podcasts
No,
that
listen to me real quick.
a kid shows to his parents to show them what this podcast is all about. And just the fucking mom and dad are sitting there like, this is what you've been listening to.
all I'm saying is when I ate ass, it was no different than sucking a dick because it was very clean and it didn't taste like anything. That's
fair.
all I'm saying. It was no different than sucking a dick.
Fair. Is there something that interferes with your happiness or is preventing you from achieving your goals?
All right, leave my kids out of this.
Well, BetterHelp online counseling is there for you. Connect with your professional counselor in a safe and private online environment. It's really convenient. Get help on your own time and at your own pace. You could schedule secure video or phone sessions, plus chat and text with your therapist. Licensed professional counselors who are specialized in depression, stress, anxiety, relationship, sleeping, trauma. Anything you share is confidential, and if you're not happy with your counselor for any reason, you can request a new one at any time, no additional charge. There's 3,000 U.S. licensed therapists across all 50 states. Guys, it's great because it's available worldwide. There's financial aid. It's available for those who qualify. You can start communicating in literally under 24 hours.
And then I don't have to bother David anymore. I just call BetterHelp.
It's convenient, it's professional, and it's definitely affordable. Best of all, it's a truly affordable option. Views with David Dobrik and Jason Nash listeners get 10% off your first month with discount code VIEWS. So why not get started today? Go to BetterHelp.com/views. Simply fill out a questionnaire to help them assess your needs and get matched with a counselor you'll love. That's BetterHelp.com/views.
Corinna, is sex with musicians better than sex with regular people?
Why do you always choose DJs over civilians?
Okay, that's just it was a coincidence, and it was only
Coincidence
two.
4 times?
It was 2, 3, whatever.
That's one fucking hell of a... It was 3. It was 3.
Well, one was like a low key DJ. The other two were.
How many
Oh, don't do
mixtapes
that to
are
him.
about
I
you?
mean,
He's a big DJ.
He's not.
Are there songs about you out there?
Hell no. I wish. I'm
Are
not
you
that
sure?
cool. Yeah, 100%.
Justin Bieber, Baby. It's about Corinna.
True.
You didn't know?
True. No.
And then Paris by
I will say
Chainsmokers.
that I was with one DJ and he was very freaky, and I feel like DJs are freaky and foreign and they like anal, and that was great. Other than that, that's about it.
Well, you really narrowed it down by saying foreign.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're all foreign.
Corinna, thank you for being a guest on the podcast.
Thank you.
You're always a friend of the show. We'd always love to have you come out.
I'll come back next time and
friend
talk
of the
about.
show, I love it.
Good job,
say
Corinna. Look I'm sitting here on the couch right now, and David and Corinna are next to each other. They're actually a really cute couple. You know?
No, I could never, ever, ever.
Well,
be
you
with Corinna.
kind of provide
lying. I
each
hope
other
he's
what
lying.
each other don't
I'm not
have.
lying.
No, David, listen
I'm not
to
lying.
me.
Corinna, I could not eat. I'll be honest. I'm your friend, and you get hungry maybe 7 times a day, and it's the
So does
fucking
Natalie,
worst.
and she's your assistant.
Yeah, but she fucking gets food for herself, Corinna. We'll be sitting on the couch. All I hear from the corner of the room is, "I'm hungry."
Okay, I can work on it, David. So
No, and it fucking drives
Who
me
wants Buffalo
fucking
Wild
nuts.
Wings?
It drives me nuts. Corinna, it drives me nuts. And the worst part is like we'll be like completely like out of the way driving somewhere, and like Corinna will want to get food, and it's like Corinna. See, I'm already so mad.
High
No.
maintenance.
okay, I do want to say that
You are high maintenance.
You've told me this before, and I've actually tried to work on it. Have you noticed this recently? Yes, I said I was hungry today, but so did everybody else in the room. And I know you fucking said
Corinna,
that, Carly.
if David were to give you a shot and date you, could you curb your appetite?
Yes,
You are very high maintenance.
I'm not high maintenance.
Would you work on it? Would you be able to work on your high maintenance-ness?
I'm not high maintenance. I really don't think I'm high maintenance at all. High maintenance in like what way?
David, let's just for the podcast, let's imagine a world where you guys are dating. What,
Okay.
what would it be like?
What would it be like?
Yeah.
Low jobs. Ass eating.
Well, I would say that my ass would be a lot cleaner than normal. That's for sure. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
I think you give each other stuff that you don't have. Like Corinna, like David's like a very driven with his job. He knows exactly what he wants. And David, Corinna's hot, and you're not.
Corinna.
You know, I have thought about this, and there's one reason why me and David's relationship wouldn't work.
One I can
And
name fucking 30.
This is one in my mind. Everything else is great. I'm utterly in love with my dog.
Oh,
And David is
yo,
allergic
that's
to Carl.
crazy.
And
Yeah.
I thought about this, like not with David, but just in general. If any one of my boyfriends, no matter how much I was in love with them, was allergic to my dog and couldn't be around him, I literally could not date that guy because I love my dog.
The fact that you've thought about us being together
No,
recently,
no,
because your dog's pretty recent. The fact that you've thought about it, but
I've
you're
had
like,
it for a
oh,
year."
we can't because Carl. Like,
When you
serious.
got Carl, the day you took him, we were like, well, this will cement everything with David. I'm closing the door here. I have a new topic.
Thank you.
David went and looked at a $7 million house today, and I got really scared.
Why?
I was like, because leaving this house, that would be weird.
Okay, I'll say this. I did go look at a $7
That would
million
be
house,
really
but I also
weird.
want to say, why do people keep coming to this house? I fucking love this house with all my heart. And the reason we have to move is because Natalie's fucking scared she's going to get stabbed in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Stop showing up to the house for the love of fuck, please. Oh my God. Guys, I want to stay here. I love this house. And you're literally, and this is to like 0.0006% of people listening. Like you are literally ruining my chances of living here any longer because Natalie's literally about to fucking drag me out of here because people are still showing up to the house and it's really, really fucking scary. Okay, there.
That sucks.
It sucks. It sucks. I don't want to get a different house. Yeah, don't leave notes in the cars. Don't come see the house. Don't. Natalie, you add to this.
Okay, well, to be honest, it's fucking terrifying when there are strangers that show up to the door. And I feel like if anybody put themselves into that situation, like take a step back before you walk up our driveway to our front door, even like onto our street. It's just like, it's creepy and it's stalkery. And how did you find our address? First of all, why did you find our address? You have no business to be invading someone's personal space and privacy. It just doesn't make sense.
The worst part is that I can I can handle it, but then you have also on top of it you have my fucking neighbors who have kids, and they literally came up to me and they're like, "We're scared of our kids playing outside because there are people out here and we don't know who they are, and there are people that keep pulling up in cars, and we're just scared to let our kids play in the front lawn."
Yeah.
Because there's so many strangers showing up here. And like that sucks, and that makes me feel like such a fucking shitty neighbor.
Right.
When people show up and my neighbors are coming to me like, "Hey, like, are you thinking about moving out? Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stay here? Because we can't keep doing this."
There's nothing you can do. You're gonna have to move.
Yeah.
You can say this on 80 podcasts.
Okay, guys, let's get real.
Oh, I have something to talk about.
What?
Sorry.
Corinna, listen to this. Cut David's mic. Cut David's mic, Dima. That's right. Dima works for me. Corinna and Natalie, listen to this shit the other day.
Okay, let's
Okay. Okay, I'm parked in the driveway, And I go, Taylor, can we move the car so I can charge my car? Yeah, Taylor, super nice. Yes. So she moves the Mercedes, and then I take my car out, and I'm waiting for the Tesla to come out. It's taking a little bit of time. I'm like, all right, Taylor's getting her thing together. I see the Tesla pull out, and I'm like, okay, cool. Taylor's pulling the Tesla out. I start to back in. All of a sudden, the fucking Tesla comes screaming at me. I'm backing in, and the Tesla's in front of me. So nose to nose, 2 Teslas. The fucking Tesla's screaming at me, right? And I'm like, oh, fuck, Taylor lost control of the car, right? So I hit the brakes, and what happens? The white Tesla hits mine, and I'm like, and then I look inside, it's fucking David, fucking maniac, with a look on his face. He's like, oh. And then, after hitting my car, what does he fucking do? He goes, what the fuck, Jason? What the fuck, Jason? I go, what? What is going on? What fucking planet am I on? What fucking planet am I on? This is my fault. You braked. How the fuck did you brake, Jason? I'm going, what? And Carly and Aaron in the backseat, they're like, oh my God, David's fucking lost it. And then he gets out of the car and he's like, why did you do that?
Aaron ends up chiming in because she's in the back seat, and Aaron goes, well, Jason, you did brake. It was kind of your fault. And Carly's like, no, it wasn't. It was 100% David's fault. And Aaron was like, well, Jason shouldn't have braked. And Jason's fucking standing outside my car, like fucking screaming. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Of course it was his fault. What I was doing is
It definitely was not Jason's fault.
Thank you, Corinna.
No, it wasn't. What I did was I was driving up to Jason's car really quickly, and then he panicked and he braked. And I didn't know he was going to brake. I thought he was going to keep reversing back into my driveway. And when he braked, I hit his car. It was a little bit of a tap. Nothing happened. No airbag deployed.
Good thing he bought you that car,
what did
Jason.
you think? What'd you say, Corinna?
Good thing he bought you that car, Jason. So
I know,
it's
that
really
was the first thing out of my mouth. I'm like, I know you bought me this fucking car, but fuck off. I am so mad at you right now.
Sure. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today's podcast. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.